Hi! Are you looking for something fun, easy, and inexpensive to make for fall and to make your home beautiful? Well, if that's what you're looking for, I've got you covered today. My name is Gwen, and welcome to At Home with Gigi. We're going to be using this orange pumpkin that you get at the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to start with giving it 2 coats of the Waverly chalk paint and plaster. So we're just going to cover up all that orange. And I'm just using antiquing wax that came from Folk Art, and I mixed a little bit of water with it, and I'm just going around the pumpkin, just painting in between the little grooves, just to make it, the ridges pop and give it a little more definition. And some of the areas where I got a little heavy-handed with the antiquing wax, I'm just going back in and adding a little bit of my plaster paint just to fade it out just a little bit and just touch it up. I'm just going to use one of these napkins that came from the Dollar Tree and cut out the pumpkins that are on it. I thought they were just so pretty. And I'm just going to cut them out and Mod Podge them to each side of my pumpkin that I've painted. This is just so easy and simple to do. Matter of fact, it would be a great project to do with your kiddos or your grandbabies. And they would just have so much fun. It's a little messy, but it would just be so much fun to do with them. I'm just adding a very, very generous layer of Mod Podge, and the Mod Podge came from the Dollar Tree. And I've also got a damp paper towel laying there and a little spray bottle of water, and that's going to really help you with placing your napkin on there and keep it from tearing or ripping on you. As you can see, I'm just starting from the center and pressing out, and I'm just kind of pressing it down into the grooves of the pumpkin. And I just work, as you can see, really slowly and just pressing out, and it helps to reduce the amount of wrinkles if you just kind of go slow and just press it out. And like I said, it also helps when you keep a damp napkin there to wipe the excess off of your fingers, or else your fingers will stick to your napkin.
Send me off with the words of a lullaby. I've been trying to make sense of it.
This would just be so much fun to spend an afternoon doing this with your kids. You could use any type of napkin, any type of picture that they've colored or cut out of a coloring book. And I'm just going to use my finger to go around the edges of the pumpkins and just really smooth it out and make sure that that Mod Podge is completely sealing the edges of my napkin. That way whenever it starts to dry it won't come up. And as you can see, I've let my fingers get really dry and was sticking to the pumpkin, so just be careful of that.
Send me off with the words of a lullaby. And send me off with the words of a lullaby.
But the best advice I can give you is just keep your water bottle there and just spritz it just a little bit. As long as you keep that napkin pliable, it really does help cut down on the tears and the wrinkles. And this is just such a relaxing, fun thing to do. I actually really love to do this. And this is such an easy, inexpensive way to just create something just so pretty for your home for fall. Because everything that I've used, with the exception of the paint, came from the Dollar Tree. And for, maybe $1.50, I made this really pretty little pumpkin.
Count to 10, then open up my eyes. If you're gone, I'll take it as a sign.
I'm just going to add a stem to the pumpkin using some of these little wooden pieces that came from the Dollar Tree. Added hot glue to it and just put it down in there, and to help cover up the opening that I made just a little too big and cover up some of those seams on the top, I'm just going to add some of the Spanish moss to the top.
Send me off with the words of a lullaby. If I never see the light, I wouldn't care, 'cause I'm so perfect right here. If I never see the light, I wouldn't care, 'cause I'm so perfect right here. I'll count to 10, then open up my eyes. If you're gone,
I just really love how this turned out. It is so pretty. For very, very little money, you have something so cute and just perfect for fall. For this DIY, we're going to make a beautiful floral arrangement using all items from the Dollar Tree except for one little flower stem that came from Walmart. And I'm just using this little box that I guess you use it to put gifts or something in, but I'm using it to hold my floral arrangement. And I'm not even going to cut most of them down. I'm just going to just snip the end off of it and then just put them down into the floral foam and just spread them apart and arrange them. And these are just so pretty, and it's such a quick and easy, inexpensive way to create a really pretty floral arrangement for fall. And I did not remove the plastic from the floral foam because it creates such a mess. And this is the little flower that came from Walmart, and it was only 97 cents, and it was so pretty. You've seen me use it in some of my other DIYs this fall, and I just love it. You can see I'm just spreading out the stems from the floral arrangements and just bending them, however, just to make them look pretty and just to fill in some holes. But I am going to cut this greenery down, and this also came from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to cut it down so I can just place it in, and again just fill in some of those holes.
With the words of a lullaby, I've been trying to make sense of it all, looking for signs in the stars. It's been right in front of me this whole time.
And this is also a very good way to use up some of the leftover flowers that you may have bought for fall and just have some left over. This is just the perfect way to use them up.
If you're gone, I'll take it as a sign. But if you stay, then baby,
just going to stick in some of these little berries because I only had the one little batch of berries sticking up there from the flour that came from Walmart, and I said, well, we just need a few more berries, and I'm just going to add those in. And again, I'm not even cutting them apart, I'm just spreading them to make them fill in some in my arrangement. And I'm just going in and adding a little bit of moss in around the bottom just so you can't see that foam. And just keep pulling on the flowers and arranging them until you get them just like you like. And it's just that quick and that easy, guys. And I think it's just so pretty. For very, very little money, you have such a beautiful arrangement. Thank you guys so much for being here today. I know this is just a quick, simple video, but I have started my new job and I am working some very, very long hours. And so for right now, it's going to have to be quick and easy with my videos until I can get back into the swing of things. And I hope to see you next time. Bye.